If you're someone who gets sentimentally attached to a lot of things, it's possible to clear out everything that doesn't pass the 3-question clutter test and still have a cluttered home. If your sentimental items tend to take over your home, the hard truth is that the only way you're going to achieve a decluttered and organised home is to reduce the amount of sentimental stuff you keep. It can help to develop a curator's eye. Imagine you're helping someone else create an archive. Should this item go in it? Does it do a good job of promoting happy memories? Does it stand out, or is it hard to spot because there's so much other stuff around it? If it's drowned out by other stuff, which of those objects is most important to you? What's the best way to preserve and/or display the item? This is particularly good for ornaments. Stand in the doorway of your lounge and pretend you're a guest seeing it for the first time. How does the room make you feel? What draws your eye? What assumptions do you find yourself making? And what conclusions do you find yourself drawing about the person who lives here? Do the same for your bedroom. Does it make you feel relaxed, safe, comfortable and at home? Does your kitchen make you feel cosy, healthy and inspired to create delicious, nutritious meals and maybe also exciting, indulgent treats? Can you use your bathroom easily without knocking things over? If this room is in someone else's house, what would you think that they should keep and what should they get rid of? Remember how we talked earlier about getting clear why you're keeping something? If you've got too much sentimental stuff and you love it all, it's time to think about whether you need so many items that fulfill the same purpose. Do you need lots of things that remind you of the same person or event? A wonderful, long-standing Green and Tidy member, who I'll call Mary, emailed me, unsure what to do about her extensive collection of shot glasses, each picked up as a souvenir of a holiday or a visit to a place of interest. A week later, she emailed again to tell me she'd had a clear out. She asked herself, do I have another souvenir from that destination? If so, which souvenir do I prefer? If the other souvenir won, the shot glass went in the charity bag. Well done, Mary. Similarly, another member suggests keeping the reminder that's most evocative, the one that does the best job of evoking your memories. Set a limit for yourself on the amount you'll keep. One way to do this is to create a memory box or archive and limit yourself to it. When it's full, if you want to add something else, something has to go, even though it passes the not clutter test, because you love it. My mum suggests choosing a box that gives you pleasure itself, perhaps one that's a sentimental item in its own right. If you've got a lot of sentimental stuff, you'll probably need several memory boxes. Boxes for specific events like your daughter or son's wedding, a box for your children's schoolwork and artwork, a box for mementos of your childhood and so on. But remember, the aim here is for your home to function well, for you and anyone else that lives there. So don't just keep getting more and more memory boxes. The point is to set a limit on what you keep. It can help to develop a practice of keeping just some of what you're tempted to keep. If you find yourself keeping every theatre programme, flyer, ticket stub, museum admission, event pass, etc., consider whether you need a reminder of every event. Is every event really that special? By definition, not everything can be special. And do you need so many things to remind you of the ones that were special? Do you need the flyer, the ticket and the programme from that theatre trip? How about just the ticket and the programme? If you inherited your grandmother's pretty china dinner set, which you will never use, could you keep just one teacup or plate? Perhaps you could turn the teacup into a candle holder or hang the plate on the wall. At the end of the day, your memories live inside you. You won't lose the memories if you let go of the items. Another way to limit the amount of stuff you keep is to refuse to be someone else's storage unit. Have you become the repository of all your family's treasures? If you're short of space, don't store stuff for others. If they want stuff, they need to take it and house it. Invite them to take what they want by a set date, letting them know you're going to get rid of it after this. Similarly, it can be tempting to keep things for your kids to have in the future. But is it really a kindness or just an excuse for you? Will they really want the stuff, or are you just avoiding making decisions and offloading your clutter issue onto them? If your kids are already grown up, check with them whether they want you to keep that stuff for them. If they do, why don't they take it now? If they don't want to, are they sure they're going to want it in the future?